Hey, it's Jeremy J. That's a little song of mine I just made up. And I'm back at you with another video and a ghost in the background. Yep. I hope you like my ghost. And today's video is twin flames. Why do we have to purge? Why do we have to go through this process of purging or expelling our emotions and negative feelings and all these things that affect us in this process? Why do we have to do it? Someone asked that question. Why do we have to go through the purging process? Yeah, I'm getting distracted by my cat too. They tend to do that to me. I would start the answer by saying you don't have to purge. You don't have to purge. And you might say, well, if you don't have to, then why go through the pain and the effort to do it? Well, the answer to that I think is pretty simple. If you do not purge, you, at least, I'm going to keep this this answer as simple as possible. If you do not purge, you are going to feel torment, suffer, and your body is going to wither away. That's the message I got. And you might say, "Oh, geez, that's awful. That's scary. What, am I just going to die if I don't purge?" I don't think you'll necessarily die, but as you hold on to negative emotions and toxicness, I'll use that word, in your body over time, that's going to make you sick. And I think our negative emotions, our anger and hate that we hold on to, that we don't allow ourselves to feel and release, I think that also affects our physical body. I really do. And so I think that we must purge if we're going to go from this feeling crappiness, this feeling hopeless, this depression, this awful state. In order to go from that to something bright and beautiful and wonderful, you have to release. Release is another way to say purge, I think. Release, expel, get rid of. And there's two things to purge: our mental and emotional stuff, and then our physical stuff. I went through the emotional mental purge in 2014 for about 7 months. My heart rate was fast, my blood pressure was obscenely high, and I had trouble sleeping for 7 months. And wouldn't you know it, that I'm going through the same thing again for the physical part. I have a not as fast heart rate now. I've been going through the physical purge, and my heart rate's not as fast. My blood pressure isn't quite as high, but they still are kind of high, and I'm still not sleeping well. And so as I'm physically making changes in my eating habits and being very disciplined in organic plants, vegetables, and I'm not always disciplined. Sometimes I sneak in a snack and I feel it. It's amazing to me that I can eat like a small amount of crackers or something, or some chips, some snack that I really like. And if I do that, my body feels acidic and just tight and nauseous. But if I stick to eating the fresh vegetables and fruits and whole grains and lean meats, I'm less affected by that right now. And so that the message to me that I'm getting is I need to be very disciplined and continue to be disciplined in my eating and in detoxifying my physical body so that I can hold as a vessel, hold the vibration that I'm moving to. And I'm getting there. I can feel it. There's something to this physical detox, going to a rich plant-based healthy diet and doing a cleanse even with it, not just switching to that diet, but I am detoxing. I'm following a 90-day detox program. So at the end of March, I will have gone through it, and I'm taking it seriously. Like, this is 90 days of detoxing, primarily eating vegetables, some fruits, lean meats, and spending some days just flat out flushing myself with lemon and pure maple syrup and water. I'll be doing that for a few days. I've got a lot of crap in my body, a lot of crap that's built up over the years from eating crap, processed foods, things that are just still in my body that I'm now expelling. And for whatever reason, in early December of last year, 2016, that's when my body told me it's time for you to do this. And if you don't, you're going to be very sick. So I said, okay, I'm doing this and I'm taking it seriously. And it's been hard because I was so used to just eating whatever I wanted. I have to be very disciplined now, and I'm still learning that process. This is a whole new realm for me, and I'm not perfect at it. I make mistakes. Sometimes I'll eat something and it's like, oh, I shouldn't have eaten that. But for the most part, 80-90% of the time, I'm doing pretty good on this. And so this purging physically and mentally, emotionally is necessary if you're going to hold the higher vibration. It's so you can become that person, that vibrant, happy, energetic person. And I know that person is there for me. I'm sort of like, let's see how I can do this. Looking at the camera is kind of weird when I do this. Okay. So here's the person I want to be. I'm right here, and I feel myself that I'll get to a point where I merge with that person who I'm meant to become. You might call it the higher self, you might call it the stronger version of yourself, whatever it is. And man, it's hard. I've got all these problems with my body right now, but I can look at myself, and I was watching videos from a couple months ago even, and there's a change happening. I can see it, and it's a process. But there's a change happening for good, and I can see it in my face and in my eyes. And if you watch my past videos from a couple months ago, there's a light that's coming, that's surfacing, and I'm by no means there yet. I think this whole year is going to be that process for me, and if I can stay disciplined and meditate and eat very healthy and slowly keep exercising more and more, that I will have purged a large chunk of the crap in me, mentally, emotionally, physically. So to purge, like, for me, it's no contest. I want to be happy, vibrant, energetic. I want to live life. I want to be active and engaged in life. And if I don't purge and do this, then I'm just going to be sitting at home suffering every day, and I'm not down with that. That's not acceptable to me. So that's why we must purge. That's me saying this is why purging is necessary, and switch to a healthy diet. I've read so many people talk about ways to do cleanses, detoxes, diets, importance of vitamins, minerals, all these things, and eventually I just was like, I gotta just try it. I can't just consume information about this. So I've made a few trips to the store to get various vegetables. I've had to throw some out because I bought too many, and I'm going to keep going through that process and purging out physically as I eat healthy and take these supplements. I can feel it when I each day, and it's coming out. I won't be too descriptive, but it's coming out. And so, good question about the purging. And I'm going to see if I can find who had that question about why we must purge. Let's see if I can find it. Why must we purge? I'm looking at the YouTube comments right now. Mad Love Forever, 11 Drake. Would you make a video describing why we need to purge? We all hate it, man. Yeah, it sucks. Like, no sugarcoating the purging process. Hi, Dido. I just brushed my 3 cats, they have a lot of hair, but I'm going to try and brush them once or twice a month so they are groomed a little bit and this cat hair doesn't get everywhere. So anyways, purging, it sucks. Like this detox process sucks. I'm nauseous, I'm weak, I feel weird, I've got weird twitches in my body, like I'm urinating more than usual. There's all these weird things happening, so it's uncomfortable. It's not fun. Like I wouldn't say like, woo, I'm doing this purging and this detox and it's so hip and cool. It's like, no. Purging is hard, detoxing is hard. You can do it, but it's going to be uncomfortable, and it's going to be that way until I get fully cleansed and I'm operating like a well-oiled machine and my body has finally adapted to this new state, more powerful physical state. And I think that'll show up as I do my videos more. I am feeling better. I still have some nauseousness and crap going on and some swelling, and I've got some problems in my, you all know my problems, I've talked about them. I'm not going to talk about all my physical problems now. So that's why we need to purge. Thanks for asking the question, Mad Love Forever 11 Drake. And then the next video I'll find one of your comments and do another video about it. So stay strong, everyone. Stay disciplined. Be disciplined in your lifestyle. And I know that your life will improve as you do this. You won't feel perfect. Like I feel not perfect, that's for sure. But you'll be able to handle the challenges better that are there. So much light and love to you. Thanks so much for watching. See you in the next video.